It's honestly exhilarating, again, to call myself a New York State Trooper. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, years ago. I mean, since my dad sent me the post saying that the processing and the applications and exams are coming out. Honestly, to go forward years and now finally call myself Trooper is just an amazing feeling.
New York State troopers are held to very high standards. I know this because we work closely with Captain Eric Balin, who says that you just can't walk into the academy and breeze through. It's very tough. It's rigorous. It's demanding, and it's not for everybody. What was your experience like? And if it was as tough as I just described, did you anticipate it to be that much work?
I kind of did my reading a little bit, knew and expected it to be very difficult. It was absolutely very challenging, from academics to the physical activity, but honestly, with the support of the other recruits and my family here at home, especially my wife, Andrea, I mean, it definitely got me through it, but it absolutely is challenging.
Your father is one of the great leaders in the city of Jamestown. The chief of police just signed to his third term as the chief. Having a father like that and an influence, does that help? And is there a little more added pressure because you're held to such high standards?
A bit of both. So again, having a father who's distinguished and in that position, it's nice because I'm very thankful because I do have someone to go to if I need advice. He's someone that understands the job and understands the dangers that comes with it. So I'm very thankful to have him there. And like you said, there's a little bit of added pressure because they do want to do well and kind of live up to that name as well.
Obviously, your wife, you're a family guy. What does your wife feel about having you in the field and the uncertainties that law enforcement faces on a day-to-day, even a second-by-second basis when you're at work?
So she's very, she's 100% supportive. I honestly couldn't ask for anything more. She's fantastic. I mean, like I expect anyone to be. She is nervous. That is the aspect in part of the job that no one likes, but someone has to do it, right?
Right.
So she's, I'd say she's nervous, doesn't necessarily like that part, but she's 100% supportive. She knows it's something I want to do, and she's there with it. And again, as I'm there serving the community, she's there serving as well.
Sean Snelling's New York State Trooper joins us this morning on WNY News Now. What motivates a guy like you?
And I grew up a son of a police chief, as you're aware, and then other family members that are public servants, either through military, law enforcement, they're teachers, or work in the medicine field. And I just had that, I guess, a natural push towards public service as well. So I feel very honored to be able to do so.
Tell us about your accolades in this year's training class. We hear you finished at the top of it. And what does that exactly mean for people that have never been through the academy?
So through the academy, you have a series of exams. So I managed to maintain the highest average of 97.93%. Thanks to my wonderful instructors at the academy, as well as my fellow recruits that I studied with, and of course my wife here at home that let me sacrifice some time to study at home. So it was the highest average overall among those exams.
What type of disciplines did they have in the exams? Was it your SATs or why don't you take us through that process? What those entailed?
So each of the exams focused on, I guess you can say, multiple topics. So there's a collection of New York State law, from New York State penal law to vehicle and traffic law. There's other laws included with search and seizures and quite a few other things as well. So it's really just comprised of and composed of New York State law and law enforcement related topics.
How many different types of, very honored, and best of luck to you, young man, in your future endeavors, and bless you as you serve our streets wherever they're going to place you.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Again, I feel very honored to be a part of this organization and to again do what my father's doing as well.